get down with me.
No mai hoki mai whānau. Joining Brie and I in studio right now, a special manuhiri who's been working on a special project, Mere Arihi Pipi-Takoko. Tēnā koe. Mwah.
Kia ora.
Kia ora.
Okay, girls, so tell us, what is this awesome album that you're working on at the moment?
So the album is called Te Kākano. It's myself and 3 others, and it's based around Māori music and trying to encourage young Māori to listen to more Māori music and kind of follow a more Māori path, because we've been seeing lately that people are starting to stray a bit, and so we're trying to rein them back into our Māori side of things.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
And how did you get involved with this kaupapa?
Well, our mentors, Ani Piki and Amo Mai Pihama, we do kapahaka together, so they kind of saw me there and were just like, oh, do you want to...
She's got to be there as
Yeah.
Yeah, sort of thing. So they just asked me if they wanted to jump onto an album, and I was like, okay
Do I
then.
want to do an album? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Now, so you mentioned you're being mentored. So what have you taken away from that partnership thus far?
Well, I've known them for a really long time, so it's kind of just like trying to get as much learning as I can, kind of thing, because there's always new things to learn, and so I kind of just take little bits and pieces from what they know and integrate it into what I do, kind of thing.
And you come from a musical family as well, don't you?
Yeah.
Mum and dad? Or?
So both my mum and dad are singers and musicians, and we, so I've been brought up around that kind of environment where music's just a big part of our lives. And
So you've got more mentors, really, haven't you?
Yeah.
Awesome. Mere, where did you get your love of music from? Yeah.
So I was brought up in a musical family. You know, my parents both being songwriters, musicians, and whatnot. So it was always just something that I was brought up with, and so I suppose it was just there from birth.
Learn to
Natural.
walk, learn to sing, learn to play guitar. Yeah, got it. In that order.
And what about Te Reo Māori? Has that been always been there growing up as
Always
well?
been there as well. I was brought up in Kohanga Reo, Kura Kaupapa, and I only started going towards mainstream learning when I was an intermediate through to college, but still stuck to the Māori side of things, still tried to do kapahaka and was in the Māori units, but other than that, yeah. So Te Reo's always been there for me.
And do you find it different singing and writing in Māori as opposed to English? Do you think that way when you think about your writing? Do you know?
Yeah, more so, just because it's really, really dominant just for myself. And I feel like I can connect more to things in Māori than I can in English. So, yeah.
Guys, our pātai o te wiki is, what would you be famous for? Now, Mere, what would you be famous for? Do you want to be famous, or is that even something you're interested in?
Don't really want to be famous, but I think if I was going to be famous, I'd probably be famous for being loud.
Being loud.
Yep.
Having a set of
I
pipes.
think I actually scare a few people with how loud I am.
Yeah.
So, yep, I think if I was famous for anything, it'd be that.
Well, it's a good thing that you're a singer then. The album, Te Kākano.
Yep.
What are you hoping for your music? What are you hoping that it will come from the album?
Well, myself, I'm hoping that it encourages rangatahi Māori to pursue what they want to do, but more so to encourage them to stay true to their Māori side, and and if they've kind of strayed from that Māori path, to kind of come back and learn, and then just try and encourage them to
come back to their roots. Yeah. And do a lot of the lyrics in the songs, do they talk about that Māori roots?
Yeah, definitely. Just Māori roots, being true to who you are, and
Keeping it real.
Awesome. That's cool.
Well, he whakaaro rangatira, he whakaaro whakahirahira hoki tira. Very noble thought and important mahi on that kaupapa Te Kākano. So big mahi to you, Mere, and everyone else involved with that album. If you don't mind, is it all good to go get set up in our performance area so we can hear one of these songs?
Yay.
Okay.
Is that
Awesome.
Cool? Sure.
Thank you,
Thank you,
babe.
Mere.
Apa
ahua kore nei te kitenga o te kauanu I te puahurutanga o tōku ao. Tai kaha ana te whiu o tōna arero karihikanga whanonga o tēnei reanga. Hei aha atu māku. No mere mere tuahi ahi tu mai e wama. E aku apataki o ke ururotia. Ko tawa tawa tēnā ka koke ki tua. E wama. E aku apataki o ke ururotia. Tu whiti a te hopo mai angi te angitu. E wama. Matai ana te titiro ki au ano. Pono te au ka puta kia hina tore mai ai. He maramatanga moku ko kua ke puninga. Tauti nei taku katoa. Koe pare atu mata whaiti. Hei aha atu maku. No mere mere tuahi ahi. Tu mai e wama. E aku apataki o ke ururotia. Ko tawa tawa tēnā ka koke ki tua.